So the next thing that happened on Monday Night Raw, now we have the next segment, which goes into a match, which I'll be talking about. So yeah, the next segment we had, it was Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Road Dogg Jesse James, X-Pac, and Kurt Angle, DX. So yeah, DX came out, and Road Dogg's doing his thing. Saying that he's a tag team champions and stuff. Road Dogg Jesse James. And he was about to say Billy Gunn, but obviously Billy Gunn ain't there. And he looks at Kurt Angle and goes like, "Why are you here?" And Kurt Angle was talking about how he always wanted to be a part of DX. And Triple H was like, "Are you ready?" And Kurt Angle was like, "Yeah." And Triple H looks back at him and goes like, "You know what? Never mind." And then all of a sudden they was about to do their thing. And then all of a sudden they get interrupted by the Intercontinental Champion Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci. Imperium, they come out, and Imperium wants to fight with DX because they are disgraced, they are degenerates to the ring and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what Imperium came out for. And Triple H looks at him, he steps up to him, he goes like, "Well, I can't fight you because I'm retired." And then Shawn Michaels like, and everybody was chatting for Shawn, and Shawn Michaels looking at everybody, he goes like, "Well, I can't do anything, I'm too old." And then Road Dogg was like, "I can't do nothing." X-Pac said, "I can't do nothing either." So yeah, they looked at Kurt and it was like, "Well, Kurt will fight." And Kurt was like, "No, I'm not going to fight. I can't." So yeah, that's what happened there. And then they was like, "Oh, wait, we actually know somebody who could." And then Seth Rollins come out and it was like, "Oh, wait, Seth Rollins needs some people with him as well." And then they introduced Angelo, Dawkins, and Montez for the Street Profits. So yeah, the Street Profits comes out with Seth Rollins. And then Triple H was like, "Well, I can't book the match because booking ain't easy. So we got to introduce somebody that could do this." And then Teddy Long comes out and he makes the 6-man tag team match official. And then we get to the match, and Kurt Angle's a special guest referee as well, and Jerry the King Lawler is on commentary. So yeah, it was Seth Rollins and Angelo, Dawkins, and Montez for the Street Profits versus the Intercontinental Champion Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci Imperium in a 6-man tag team match with Kurt Angle as a special guest referee. There were some cool moments, like we seen the Street Profits lock on a double ankle lock onto Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser up until Gunther breaks up the submission and everything. We seen Gunther going against Seth Rollins, which I need to say right now, WWE needs to book this match. I was never even thinking about that match happening, but since seeing them in the ring, I think Seth Rollins needs to take on Gunther soon. So yeah, that's a match I wanted to see. But yeah, they was going at it. At one point, we seen Gunther hit the chop onto him, then laid him out with the drop kick, grabbing Seth Rollins, and he hits the powerbomb onto him. He goes for the pin on Seth, but Seth's barely kicking out at 2. Everybody's jumping around the place and everything. Imperium gets into the ring, trying to hit the Imperium bomb onto Montez 4, I think. And Montez, Ludwig Kaiser was on the top turnbuckle. Seth comes up, grabbing him. Montez hits a back body drop onto Giovanni Vinci. Seth Rollins hits that superplex off the top turnbuckle onto Ludwig Kaiser, lifts him up for the Falcon's Arrow, but he passes him over to Angelo Dawkins, which Angelo Dawkins had Ludwig in the electric chair. And then we see Montez Ford jump off the top turnbuckle with a super blockbuster onto Ludwig Kaiser, taking him out. Gunther comes into the ring, try to hit the powerbomb onto Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins reverses it by landing on his feet, and then he hits the pedigree onto Gunther. Gunther rolls out the ring, so he's taken out for the rest of the match. And then Giovanni Vinci gets into the ring. He gets hit with a spine buster by Angelo Dawkins. He tags in Montez forward. Montez climbs up the top turnbuckle. Seth tags himself in. Montez jumps off the top turnbuckle with a frog splash onto Giovanni Vinci. Seth comes in. He hits the curb stumble onto Vinci and pins him for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, the Street Profits and Seth Rollins defeated Imperium tonight in a 6-man tag team match. That's what happened. Really good match. I give that match 3.5 stars. That's why I'll give it. Great match between all 6 of those guys. So yeah, that's what happened there. And then backstage, we see everybody playing poker still. JBL and all them. Ted DiBiase's back there, but Ted DiBiase loses to Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin and JBL starts laughing until the IRS comes up and he takes all their money. He says, "Here, you could keep $100," and that's it. So yeah, he said, "Y'all got to pay y'all's taxes." But yep, that's what happened there. Pretty good segment though. But yeah, pretty good stuff. But still to come later on tonight in the main event, it will be the United States Champion Austin Theory versus Bobby Lashley one-on-one in a no disqualification match for the United States Championship. Still to come later on tonight in the main event. So yeah, I will see you guys later until the next thing that happens on Monday Night Raw. See you guys later until then.